Fucking live!
What episode is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 56 of Guitar Practice.
56?
Episode 56 here in the Tomato Studio.
Boyo.
I'm Heavy, your host, and this is our producer slash co-host, Brain.
Hi.
You know what's up funny? Before Brain, before you were a podcast producer and a guitarist, he was actually a famous sculptor. Remember when you used to make like pottery and vases and stuff?
Yeah.
Like with clay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you started specializing in sculpting just the penises of statues, and you got so good at it that Michelangelo contracted you to build the cock and balls for the famous statue David. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
And then secretly you told me, this is the first time it's ever come to light, but you modeled it after your own cock and balls?
Correct. Yes.
Because you said you wanted to leave a legacy?
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually, that's been a long time standing.
It's been a long
legacy.
time. I think you may possibly have the most famous penis in the world.
The thing about it is when I sculpted that, that's all I sculpted. So I just had on the little pottery wheel.
You're like a contractor.
I just had the cock and balls, but I did it well enough that me and Michelangelo, we actually got in a fist fight over if I was going to give it up or not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it.
Well, at least you still have the real version.
I got the real one, yeah.
Most famous penis in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Brain.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get into some announcements. Man, I've been busy. Running around to shows.
Yeah.
Fucking running around all over the place, dude. Doing the thing. Sorry, 1 second.
Jesus.
Announcements, local shows. If you want to be on, hit us up. There it is. There's your famous penis. I didn't know you were uncircumcised. It's weird.
The more you know.
The more you know. If you want to be on, hit us up. April 17th at the VFW, Age of Apocalypse, Free for All, Leash, and Tough Love. April 9th at Temple Live, Wichita, Kansas. Parthian with their album release, I believe. ATRIA and TRIUNE. April 20th at the VFW. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This one's going to be killer. I already got my ticket. if you want to go, you need to get your ticket now for sure. 2-piece Recount, Peeling Flesh, Blind, and KITETSU. I believe Recount is possibly from Germany. I'm not sure. I think so. April 25th at Beer City, Flesh God Apocalypse. This is what I had problems with last time. Knee Obliviscaris. That sound accurate? Knee Obliviscaris?
Knee Obliviscaris?
Yeah. Vomit Forth and Discordia.
I'd have to see it spelled out.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
May 2nd at the Diamond Ballroom, Exodus, HAVOK, and Misfire. If we missed your show, send us the flyer, and then we'll put it out. It's free. We're not going to charge you anything. And I think that wraps it up for announcements. Yeah. Pretty sure that's it.
I think so. So that's all the show. Did you include all the ones that we just learned about? Or we just do shows for the month, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because if there's too many and I try to tag people in it, then Facebook will snub you. I think you're only allowed to tag 50 people in a post.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it's fucking hard because there's a fuckload of shows around here. What else?
Well, we're a big enough content crew that I think Facebook should make a change specifically for us.
You know, we should start lobbying that. But I think it's one of those things where it's like they don't want somebody in another country just tagging all of Facebook every 9 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder if like verified users get a little more leniency.
I'll tell you one thing, you know, about our X page.
Yeah.
Not our XXX page, but just the 1X page.
Yeah.
You know how much it costs to become verified?
No.
It's crazy.
Are we talking tens, hundreds, thousands?
I think to be like the main big hitter, I'll pull it up right now, but we're talking like $1,000 a year.
What the hell?
Like, here we go. Premium Plus. Okay, maybe they changed pricing.
Oh, so you're a fucking
basic
liar
is
now.
$4 a month. Premium is $11, and Premium Plus is $50
a month.
a month. A month.
I
And
mean,
they
you're not
gate you.
far off. What's it, like $600 a year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gate you by doing like reply boosts and stuff. And it says it right here. I mean, they're honest about it. So you get the largest reply boost if you pay the money. You know?
I guess as long as they're honest.
I get it. I mean,
Whatever.
it's profitable, so that's cool. I think. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like it, and I definitely know why. We have zero feedback on there 100% of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's all good.
$50 is a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot for a subscription.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, we're not going to be verified on X.
We're not. Not unless it's free. We're not doing it.
Yeah. I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, we pay for subscriptions when needed, but
Yeah, but
come on.
$50 a month to be on the
Come
platform,
on,
it
dude.
seems like half of America hates right now. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot. Who do you think we are? Donald Trump?
Yeah, come on, dude. Definitely. What else do we got? Let's call the king.
Yeah, I
Good
told him
time.
10 minutes, but let's go ahead and just cold call him.
We'll call him again, dude. It's been almost 10 minutes, right?
No.
We can bullshit. I got some other things I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, if you got other stuff, let's talk about other stuff for a minute. Because I did give him a time.
Okay. All right. We'll be respectful this time.
It's been 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. I can eat 6 minutes. We're good. I did go to a couple shows. They were really fun.
Okay.
I went to the Grand Royale Saturday and saw Kanbatsu and Potu. I've seen Potu before. They're really good, but they've added band members. Now there's a keyboard, and yeah, it was just a really fun show. It was really fun.
Kanbatsu?
Kanbatsu.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm thinking of kombucha.
Kombucha? The fermented
That's
tea?
what I keep. That's what I think of when I hear that.
I don't know, man. Maybe
We need to get him on and let's talk about it.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be really cool. They did really good. Do you know who they reminded me of a little bit?
Who?
I hate comparing people to other people, you know?
Yeah, what a
But
piece of shit.
You
Who
kind of
does
have
that?
to have some sort of baseline, like
What a
stylistic
piece of
influence.
shit.
I'm not going to fucking argue my case here. I'm just going to do it, okay?
Do it.
They kind of reminded me of the band 1,000 Foot Crutch with,
You know how impractical that would be?
I think... Okay. Kind of with more like riffs, honestly. More riffs and not so much like rapping, but more singing. Maybe a little bit kind of like Linkin Park, a little bit kind of like that, but there was no like
The new or
scratch
the old?
pad or anything. Old
Okay.
Linkin Park. Okay. I didn't realize I had to clarify that, but
I don't know, man.
that
They're
makes
a
sense
touring band
since
right
you
now.
love Greta Van Fleet so much.
They're a
It makes
touring
sense that I have
band.
to clarify that for you. That when I say Linkin Park, I mean the OG Linkin Park.
They're a live touring band, okay? You don't know.
They're really good. I liked them. I
Sick.
liked both of them. It was fun. It was a great night. I ate a fuckload of hot dogs.
I love that.
And yeah. Shout out to Diet Trap Productions and shout out to the Grand Royale. It was a great show. It was a lot of fun.
Fucking
And then
best hot
the
dogs.
next night, so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
And the next night, I went to the Venue Event Center for a show put on by our buddy Brady over at Shark Bite. I didn't stay for the full show just because it was late, and I'm old sometimes.
Yeah. 7,000.
But I got to watch 7,000 years old. My Snail Lost in Italy.
That's the funniest name, dude.
I thought it was funny.
Were they good?
They were pretty good.
Sick.
They were pretty good.
That matters.
I've seen all those guys before in another band, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise because they may want to hang out.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And then I saw this other band. I only stayed for 2 sets called Fragmented Tranquility.
Okay.
Fuck, they were good.
Really?
They were very impressive.
Nice.
Yeah. It was had a lead vocalist, and their bassist was a vocalist as well. Mostly doing like cleans and like mid screams. It was really cool, but he was wearing the fucking, what are those Mexican wrestlers? The Nacho Libre?
The Luchadors?
Yeah. He was wearing one of those that looked like a devil. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And their fucking lead guitarist shredded. Very, very impressive on like this nice fucking 7-string all white Schecter. It was fucking nasty.
Sick.
Overall, that band it sounded really good. I really liked them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good shows, man. Good shows.
Well, you heard it here. Go to local shows.
Go to local shows. It's so much fun.
Yeah. I mean, you'll never be able to see a live set without going to a show, right?
It's true.
That should go without saying.
You can play them on YouTube, but it ain't the same.
It's not the
man.
same.
It's not the same.
No, I wish I could go to more. I will.
Soon, brother. Soon.
Soon. Yeah.
Soon.
All right. Well, it's almost been 10 minutes. Here we go.
It's time to call the king. Hey, at least it's not insanely loud this time, the ringer.
Yeah.
That shit fucking scared me.
Me too. Yellow.
Hello?
King Bobby.
What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
What's been going on?
Oh, birthday party, really?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, super exciting stuff.
Hell yeah. What do you got for us today, man?
Dude, so first, a band we're playing with actually come up here in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Snowchild.
Snowchild?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Their album 2 today. It's pretty fucking cool. Like, it's like somewhere between Black Sabbath and Pink Floyd and then a bunch of other shit.
Oh, dude, I'm down with that.
Interesting.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Down with that.
I like that.
Old school stuff.
It makes me proud they're from Wichita, you know?
Hell yeah, dude.
Wichita do be putting out some good stuff, bro.
They do. It's a good area for metal.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Well, what else you got for us, dog?
Man, and on the flip side, a staple that should be in everybody's album collection. Blank, because I'm on the spot. God damn it.
Oh, shit. What did you say?
S&M by Metallica.
Metallica.
Yeah. Do we have any Metallica on the list so far?
I don't think so.
I don't
think
so
you have
either.
any Metallica in your playlist yet.
Dude, it was my dad's favorite album.
Yeah? What's it called again? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
S&M.
S&M.
I did with the symphony. The first one.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear it right now. Thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude. You got any news?
Nerdy. It's a banger all around.
Hell yeah. Well, you got any news from up north, dude?
We're gearing up for this show at Barleycorns,
When is that?
May 3rd.
That's May 3rd.
Imagine Pit Hag, us, and Snowchild.
Oh, that's
It's going to
it.
be a good...
Pit Hag?
Yes.
That's sick.
That's awesome.
That's a sick fucking name.
I'm excited for that show.
Deterioration is the project played yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that, dude.
Place called The Furnace. I never heard about it.
Is that in Wichita or is that?
I want to say it is in Wichita. I think it's at Hydraulics, but I don't take me to the bank on that.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. It was a sheet hung up with The Furnace written on it. Kind of had, slasher vibes to it. I dug it.
Dude, yeah, it did look like an episode of Dexter in there. It looked cool. Yeah.
But no, I mean, anytime you get Deterioration's projects on it, Bill, that's going to be a heavy motherfucker, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. That's cool as fuck.
I'm excited for the May 3rd show. I'm gonna show up to that one, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah.
Fuck
Good
yeah.
old Barleycorns. Man,
Hey.
I don't know. This is tough show right now. I'm sure there's a million people out there who would say, Bobby, what about this? And I was like, I hit the pen one too many times. I'm sorry.
No, I feel you, Doc. Well, shit, man. Thanks for more of your tip.
I always like
No
the
problem.
more tip, dude.
We're breaking 30 hours now on the playlist, I believe. I think.
Hell yeah.
We'll get those
We're
added.
making
30 hours and 30 inches of tip. All right, man.
oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, brother, we appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah, boys. Enjoy the night.
Yeah.
Will do. Talk to you soon, man.
Later.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was King Bobby from the band Entropic.
The king himself.
You can find the public playlist called Bobby's Tip on Spotify.
All 30 inches of it.
And I've been listening to it a lot lately.
Yeah, I throw it on randomly. Just
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like to find things in the playlist. I find gems in there.
Yeah, you randomly find something that you forgot that we threw in there. It's kind of
Dude.
cool.
You know what fucking hit me hard the other week?
What?
Fucking... Actually, Bobby went and just saw them. Belphegor.
Oh,
The
yeah.
fucking sex dictator Lucifer song.
Yeah.
That shit goes hard as fuck. The intro riff on that song is hard.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Oh, man.
And then, of course, like, who else is in there? Fucking Panzerfaust is a fucking good one that he found. Those guys are fucking brutal. The Tumor Boy guy. That band is fucking cool as shit.
Mm-hmm. Man, there's so
Slund.
many. Slund is all right. Slund is a staple in the
Slund.
tip, bro.
Yeah.
Slund is a staple. I do like listening to. I'll randomly throw on some Santa Slund.
I think it's interesting going from like a Zakk Wylde song to fucking Slund, you know, Panzerfaust, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is sick.
Yeah.
It's a good mix up.
It's good to mix it
Give
up.
it a
man.
listen. Save it. It's cool. It's worth it.
Yeah, save it. We don't want to hear it. Fucking
And
keep it to yourself.
fucking save it for the judge. And it's ever evolving. It's never the same. It gets
No.
updated every week with 2 more albums.
Yep.
And they're fucking cool. Some local guys, a lot of local guys on there.
A lot of them. Yeah.
A lot of big time guys.
And if King Bobby's drummer Tyler has anything to do with that playlist, there'll be less and less black metal.
Speaking of which, speaking of black metal,
Okay.
working on segment. What have we been working on?
Oh, brother.
Guitars. I've been playing a lot. I actually never had this happen before, but I played guitar for a long time one day, and it has significantly degraded for the past couple of days. I'm sure it'll come back, but it has significantly degraded my speed, my picking speed.
What?
I don't know.
Interesting.
It got bad. I think it's because I just sat there. Well, I was trying to record, and so I was just doing the same take over and over and over and over, just trying to get it right. I'll go into that in a second. But yeah, it was a down picky riff, lots of down pick, and yeah, dude. A lot of people will say, like, make sure you're not over stressing or overplaying. And I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm a blue collar. Playing an instrument is not going to, and it's not like my arms are sore or anything, but there's a significant degradation of speed.
Yeah, heavy's very weak.
Yeah.
So
My arms are weak. I played guitar for too long, and now I feel pain. No, it's just the snappiness is gone. And I'm sure it'll come back in a day or two, but
I get that.
It was weird.
Well, I mean, go back to like even just weightlifting. Like your muscles got to heal,
Yeah.
Yeah, you put them under that heavy load. They got to take the time to regen.
I think it was just because I was just doing the same one over and over and over.
Yeah.
I'm recording a little thing for the show. You'll hear it whenever I'm done. And I've never really tried to record something that's like super accurate. Like I've recorded myself playing guitar just to like send it to people like, yo, we should do this song, or hey, I'm learning this, or whatever. Just like ultra rough, like 6 takes max, just a rough cut just to send it to somebody. I've done that a lot.
Yeah.
But I've never actually sat down and was like, okay, let's fucking set up the laptop. I actually was doing it with a Spark. Shout out Positive Grid. You owe us a sponsorship.
100%.
Talk to us.
China.
But yeah, I was just like, let's just try to do this the easy way, and let's see what recording's all about. And fuck, man, it is hard. It is very tough because you think you can hear yourself make mistakes during playing guitar.
Oh,
When you record that shit, it amplifies.
yeah. That perfect take is elusive, huh?
Oh my God. I still haven't. But the cool part is like, so I got like 4 or 5 tracks,
Yeah.
right? And they're split kind of like halfway down the middle between these 2 tracks plus the bass track, and goes in this part of the fucking song, I guess. These 2 tracks go over here. And so I have these like 6 guitar tracks that are little cuts. And I was like, well, how am I going to do this process? What would be the smartest thing to tackle all this shit? Because I'm not going to be able to do a one perfect take of the whole song.
No.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Not today. Not tomorrow.
We don't play live sets for a reason. Okay.
Yeah. But I was like, okay. So now that I got all 6 of these kind of laid out, and they're mistimed a little bit, at least I have those 6 to where if I'm feeling froggy, I'm feeling accurate, I'm going to take another shot at this section or this section or this section. I figured over time I would just go over it throughout the next couple weeks, and then just, whenever I feel like this one's better than the last one, keep the good one.
Yeah.
So on and so forth until either I'm done fucking with it or it turns out decent. I don't know. But that process to me was very interesting, and it almost like kind of gave it its own little like mini mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you have your own little marker to where it's like, all right, track 1, let's try this a couple times. We'll save the best take. Track 2, so on and so forth. And
it's a lot of work.
It's interesting. What's really cool is after I, go over it a couple times, record a bunch of tracks, this and that, because I mute everything else and I'm just listening to the click.
Yeah.
Because you have to get them lined up.
Yep.
In my opinion, you could probably line it up to each other. That would just be really hard.
Click's important, though.
The click makes everything boxy so that you can drag the tracks around and they'll all match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you get done with your little recording session and then you listen to the full thing, it gets a tiny bit better every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just a tiny bit better. I upgraded track 1 just a hair, and it makes it sound just a kind of tiny bit better. And I think eventually I'll probably just say, yeah, this is fucking good enough. I'm done with this.
Well, you're going to get bored of it.
Yeah.
Is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to get bored of it.
Just like everything else you play.
What's strange, though, is like when I'm practicing, it's like, yeah, I'll try to get as accurate as possible. Duh. Work on it. With recording, there's like, you have to look back at it.
Yeah.
And so you have to feel like you're ready to record something. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of headspace that you kind of get to be in.
Yeah.
Because of the need for accuracy.
Well, yeah, I'll give you a counter side of that, because being the producer of our show, I really had to put aside the need for perfection.
Yeah.
That's like I'm almost like the counterpoint to that, but this whole recording that we do here is very different, right? It's like a one take thing, like it is what it is.
Pretty much.
But like the pre-show, and it's like kind of grindy, trying to just make the best product that we can make for the one take,
Are you talking about like
backwards.
the segments, or are you talking about playing guitar?
I'm just saying in general, like pre-recording, like right before we go live.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of grindy.
Yeah, it's all business.
Yeah, we're really working hard on it's almost the exact opposite of recording. We're recording guitar for a song. You just kind of do a take, and then you listen back to it. Like, was it better than the one prior? And then you do another take, and another take, and another take, and another take. Whereas the recording of the episode itself, the show, is I do we got to do the pre everything.
Yeah, we got to do the workup, and then
do the workup, and then we get one shot at it. Like, it's very different, And being the producer, it's also strange that I've never tried to like record guitar for a song. I've never done that.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's very different. I can imagine, just from the work that we put into this, I can imagine what you're going through.
It's definitely totally opposite. Yeah, you're right. Because we just fucking pretty much we set everything up and then we fire it in here. But it's the exact opposite of when you're trying to record a song.
Yeah.
Because you do it over and over and over and over until it's good enough or really great, or I don't know, how good are you at playing guitar accurately, And I didn't even know. That's hilarious. I didn't even know. Fuck, you got me. Fuck.
What are you saying?
I forgot.
Go ahead and just talk. Sorry for those of you who haven't been in here.
This is what
I throw everybody off with random images on the computer screen and I try and catch you off guard. Be prepared.
I didn't know that my regular beats per minute down picking, right? Like,
Okay.
just the general. I didn't know how off time it sounded until I recorded it. I'm like, where the fuck were you going, dude? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because you can hear the metronome back when you play it. And that's how I
Yeah.
kind of listen to it to match it to the metronome. Like, oh, that was a shitty take. Oh, that one was really good, you know?
I can imagine. You probably pick it out even more. So like when I practice with my shout out Positive Grid Spark, when I practice with
Sponsor
my
us.
Spark Mini, I have the metronome on nearly the entire time that I'm practicing,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to just stay with it. But I can imagine what it sounds like when you record it. It's probably so fucking off. It's not even funny.
Yeah, because you'll be like, ding, 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 ding. And you hear the ding, 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 ding. And then it'll be like, ding, 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 ding. And you're like, God damn it. Why did I slow down for no reason? You know?
So like in your head, listening to the metronome and playing with it, do you feel like you're on it?
Yeah. Pretty much.
So in the moment, you just feel like you're absolutely tapped.
Well, not anymore. Not after this whole experiment.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, God damn, you need to
like,
tighten
God, I
that,
suck.
boy. Yeah, dude.
I'm the fucking worst.
Yeah, dude. But then sometimes you'll nail a take, and then so on the first track,
Yeah.
it's really, I'll play a little bit of it, but it's really simple. The first track is just like the rhythm kind of part of it, where
Okay.
it's just like. Jesus, my fucking arm. So that's it. It's very,
out of
very
tune?
simple. But at the end of the track, there's a fucking. I decided just to be like, let's just make this even harder and add a fucking dime bag fucking. And I can't hit it. So even if the track is like great and I miss that fucking. Like if I miss it. It's fucked,
over.
dude. Because I mean, I guess
over.
I could like record it and go
No.
back and add it to the
No.
end. But I'm like, I feel like that's kind of dirty.
That's
you know what
cheating,
I mean?
dude.
Like if you can't play the fucking riff, you can't play it. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot
why-
of times I'll get through it. It sounds great, and then I fucking eat ass on the fucking end pinch, and it's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I never played the Slayer riff for us. I always did the rhythm.
Yeah.
I could never hit the pinch, and I would always fuck up the thing
And
at
I
some
ate
point.
shit on
dude.
that riff a lot, though.
You did a lot better than I did.
Well, we couldn't just all play rhythm.
Let me. No, yeah,
Somebody
true,
had
true,
to
true,
do
true.
something.
Oh yeah, you got it. I'm gonna try the Slayer riff real quick. I know
Dude,
we're in
Slayer riff.
your thing, but
Do the Slayer riff. I'll play the rhythm for you.
I haven't tried this one in a while.
It's 2-1, 2-3-1, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Think, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like I forgot all of this. Don't do it to me.
You got this, dude.
Oh my god, my heart's going, dude. Dude, I forgot all the rest of it.
Dude, it's been a while
had
since
it.
we did that one.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Bro,
Just out of my
I just
brain.
realized the fucking. I think I kind of poopied up the arpeggio a little bit, but do you remember the fucking times? Every time we had to restart the podcast so many times because I ate shit.
No, we
on that.
never did. It's always first.
We
take.
never did. It's first take always. But fucking hell, dude. That shit fucking hurt me so many times. Dude.
I want to buy that, by the way, really bad.
The statue.
I want to buy it so
What we
bad.
have here is a 3.14 inch tall boxwood carved penis girl statue beauty figurine art gift December $32.
December decor.
It just said ... So I just made something up. And they're in stock right now. And it's pretty much a dong.
It's like a girl hugging a dildo the size of her.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It'd be a nice little, give it to your dad. An Easter present. Put it in an Easter basket.
The Easter basket for your kids.
Praise God, dude.
All right, I'm going to try it out.
Do it again. That was good.
That sounded pretty clean.
Yeah. You're getting there, man.
Yeah. Do you got anything else for what you're working on?
Yeah, I got 2 more things.
Okay.
I'm probably going to bomb hard on one.
Yeah. I don't got a lot of playing in what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been working on?
I've been working on breaking bad habits.
Oh, yeah. We were talking where you put your thumb.
Yeah. And I feel...
Yeah, toughie.
I've been working on that. And at the same time, I'm also trying to work on my picking hand position.
Mm-hmm.
And not playing on a Floyd Rose at home is making that difficult.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, man. I feel like I'm regressing quite a lot. It's weird. Like, so I wasn't paying attention to where my thumb on my fretting hand was sitting on the neck, and I was slowly wrapping my thumb
Squeezing
over
it
the
like
top.
a bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
bad. That's slow.
it's really bad. I'm also trying to work on just using the tips of my fingers rather than the pads.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I'm relearning almost everything. I feel like I'm forgetting a ton. I'm going through the struggles.
I think that's just one of those things where it's like you get forward, you regress a little bit, you relearn, but once you learn it, it pushes you past your original stopping point. You know what I mean?
I kind of took a bit of a break so I had a really nice couple of practice sessions in a row where I was like very heavily working on breaking my habits and just the main focus over landing a riff, over hitting the correct string, chord, literally anything. The main focus was positioning of my hands and, thumb, and then I just set my guitar down for probably 4 or 5 days, and I picked it up for the first time again yesterday, and it felt a little bit more natural. Like I didn't catch myself as much, So I put a forced small break in there to try and just make my brain stop thinking of the bad habits, So it was it was an insanely forced practice session of the only things I'm working on is breaking my habits. I set it down for a while, and then when I came back, it's like my bad habits are starting to go away. But yeah, I'm losing a lot in this, You're
losing ground, but what you're losing in ground, you're gaining in form, and better form is going to push you past. Now, a lot of people say it doesn't matter. If you can get the job done, you can get the job done, whatever. I know a lot of the greats, they're like, play weird. And everyone's like, how do you do that? He's like, dude, I don't know.
That's basically what I've been working on.
Yeah.
I haven't worked on a lot of new riffs. I haven't worked on making my riffs better. I've been working on breaking myself from the beginner stuff.
I guess that would be like the big advantage of having a actual like guitar teacher. You know what I mean?
Probably.
It's like, hold it like this. Let's start from the fucking ground up.
Ground zero.
And then you just keep going in that direction. But
I always feel terrible when I come in and say I haven't been practicing, but it's been for a reason this time, You
got to break bad habits. Yeah. It's tough.
I've been working on trying to break that habit for a long time now.
Yeah.
And the only way that I could figure to do it was trying something completely different, which was fucking set it on the ground. Leave it alone. Force it really hard for a couple of days and then leave it alone for a while.
I don't think that's a bad way to create a new neural pathway. I'm not a brain scientist, but
trying new stuff.
You might as well. I've noticed if I take a little bit of a break, I come back better sometimes.
I felt cleaner on that Slayer riff than I probably ever have.
That sounded really good.
Yeah.
There was not a whole lot of dead notes,
No.
from when you started. Yeah.
No.
And it's not a super fast riff or anything, but it's finger like fretting enough to where it's definitely an exercise. Speaking of exercises, I've been doing a fuckload of exercises.
Yeah. My bad for cutting you off.
No, you're good. I got a whole lot. I've been playing a lot. I've been overplaying, so.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah. Did you see my fucking arm twitch when I was trying to down pick?
Yeah.
And it fucked everything? Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
I don't know why that's happening. I don't like it.
Well, you're probably going to die soon.
I'm going to die. But I've been doing, as far as exercise wise, I've been pretty much starting out with exercises every time I pick it up.
Okay.
And most of them are as simple as you can make them, Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, ascending, descending, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 4, ascending and descending. Doing runs where it's like with my pentatonic scale.
Yeah.
Like I really like doing the pentatonic scale and this kind of, it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then back one. So it's like that, and then descending as well.
Alternate picking the whole time too.
I pretty much always alternate pick unless I'm specifically doing down picking for like sound purposes, you know, or obviously gallops is gonna be alternate, pretty much always alternate picking. It's just faster. I mean, I could down pick it and I probably should because my down picks are pretty slow, but yeah, in general, alternate picking. And yeah, like I said, the fucking 1, 2, 3, 4s. I mean, that's pretty basic, but I'm trying to break out of that riff world and go into solo world.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm pretty much not going to play Shedding Skin anymore, because I have been hammering on the first 2 measures of that solo. And there's been gains, but they've been so incrementally small and they're so labor intensive just because of, skill level, where I'm like, I think there's other things. It's just like, what was that one song I tried? 2 Weeks by All That Remains?
Yeah.
I still play it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm not making that my main focus anymore because I'm not quick enough yet. And I'm sure I'll develop and be able to do it later. But 1, it's getting boring. And 2, it's just getting frustrating. And there's other songs I want to learn too. I don't want to be stuck for the next year, But I'll play what I got on that. And then I learned a little bit of something else.
Okay.
I'll play the Shedding Skin one first. And the fucking arpeggios are kicking my ass on this one too. But I kind of know where they are. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. You got it.
Jesus. Rough.
That's tough, dude.
Rough, but
It's
it's
a lot.
It's just fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Scant.
You're making progress, though.
Yeah, I'm making progress. Like the slides are starting to be a little more accurate. And then, those arpeggios are fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have a lot of trouble with sliding still.
Arpeggios have always been my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And then I started learning some a little more within the bounds of my skill level, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the song is called Tyrants by a band called Immortal.
Okay.
I believe. Immortal. And this is the first time I ever tried to play black metal. And it's kind of interesting, and it's a lot harder than I thought it was.
Let's hear
The
it.
riff in general. But here you go. That's pretty much it. I haven't learned there's 2 or 3 more riffs, I think. But yeah,
Sounds good, though.
tremolo picking,
Yeah.
still don't have it.
You definitely missed a little bit.
Oh,
there.
yeah, dude. Oh, for sure. I've noticed if you fucking tremolo pick closer to the bridge, it kind of seems to help. I don't know.
String doesn't move as much there, maybe.
Also, if I try to go fast, it fucks it up.
Yeah.
And if I go slower, I go faster. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on, you know. That's about it.
Well, seems like a good time for a piss break. You agree?
Piss break.
Piss boy.
Hell yeah.
And we're back.
We're back. Brian's going to play Pantera. Fuck yeah, dude. An old riff that he used to work on.
This one still hurts me a little bit, and I don't go back to it often because of that. Okay, it fucking bothers me,
Dude,
it's one of those arpeggios that drives me insane.
Nine Bag is sweet.
Well,
Run it back.
that's it.
Dude. Run. That was pretty fucking good.
it's not bad.
There were some poopies in there, but
a
overall,
little bit. The timing's still so off, dude.
yeah,
It drives me insane.
yeah, that's Dimebag, dude.
Yeah. Those
hurts.
switches on that are just tough for me. Maybe I'll take that one and I'll pick a couple other arpeggios And maybe I'll just try and grind those a little bit.
It's not a bad idea. Are you using like your new form and everything?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Is it better?
I'm trying. It feels better. It feels smoother.
Fuck yeah.
My switches feel smoother. I feel like I can actually find stuff without really thinking about it.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Working on. We've been working on stuff.
Yeah, we've been working on stuff.
You should work on stuff too. Get a guitar. Work on some stuff. It's fun as fuck. Oh, dude. There's a function on
No
Spotify
fucking way.
I found. Will you shut the fuck up and let me talk, dude? Christ, dude. There's a function on Spotify that I found called Spotify DJ. Have you used it?
I know what it is. No, I haven't used
It's the
it.
funniest shit in the world.
Oh, yeah, it's the AI DJ.
It's an AI DJ. He's like, he sounds like a radio guy for a rap station.
Mhm.
Like, hey, coming at you with some hot new music. We're going to push this one back to 2010. Cataclysm. I'm like, as soon as he said that, he's like, here comes some cataclysm. And it's just like, brah! I was like, dude, the radio DJ on this does not match the genre at all. And it was killing me. My favorite one was he's like, up next, some blasphema go to Christ. I'm like, dude, you got the wrong job, dude. But honestly, I can't. If I'm not listening to Bobby's tip, I'm fucking listening to that guy because
It's funny.
it's funny as fuck. And also, it tells you the name of the song right out the gate.
Oh,
How about some Belphegor?
Yeah. It's really goofy, dude.
I got some tunes that I think you're going to love. And it's just fucking like, Jesus, man. I don't know. I thought the contrast was really funny. Speaking of which, Signs of the Swarm is fucking brutal.
It's a band?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're good as fuck.
Where are they out of?
No idea, but they're sick as shit, dude. Yeah, I've been finding a couple new bands, new to me anyways. Signs of the Swarm.
Pittsburgh.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. They're fucking brutal. Really, really good.
I feel like I've seen them.
Well, I mean, they're probably popular as hell, dude, honestly.
Yeah, they look
They're big time.
familiar. All of them just look really familiar. I think I've seen them in some videos.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Who are they signed with? Do we know? Century Media. Yeah, there's a lot of metal coming out of Century Media.
That's what Google says, at least.
Dude, I found it was just a random YouTube video or Facebook video or something,
Yeah.
and I thought it was a lyric video, and the lyrics were so fucking funny. Look up the lyrics to the song "Cock Snatcher." The band is called Bro Job.
Bro,
And
Jam.
I just want to read some of these lyrics. There he fucking goes. I see him walking into his favorite shop. Time to steal his semen and run away with his whole cock.
Oh, God.
We're going to fast forward a little bit. Climbing down the sewer ladder, I return to my lair in the filth. Freedom. One more little bitch had his meat taken away. No premeditation. The dick bandit can strike any day. It's on site. It's all night. I never sleep till I get my harvest. Try to fight and I'll bite.
Oh my
Snatching the
God.
smaller ones is always hardest.
That's hilarious.
It's a story about this dude that lives in the sewers and steals people's fucking wieners, dude.
New fear unlocked.
Also, just type in Bro Job band and look at their fucking band photos.
Whoa.
Go to images.
Whoa.
No, this isn't the one I was looking for. The drummer wears just a pink thong sometimes.
Oh my god!
And it's the funniest shit in the fucking
What
world.
the fuck?
They're wearing G's. They're wearing G-strings and shit, dude.
That's really funny, dude.
But the music's actually like really fucking hardcore. This sounds really cool.
So the thing about metal lyrics is you can hide anything.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. You can clearly hear the word "steal your cock" in it.
Well,
They had to put a black box on his crotch, dude. The drummer.
where?
Go down. Stop.
Oh god,
There, dude.
that's really funny.
Anyway, those guys are pretty sick.
They're living their best life.
Yeah. There's some really cool t-shirts too. Not gonna lie.
I bet. Yeah.
What else did I find out? I think we need to bring, how some like cuss words kind of fade out of existence for no reason at all.
Yeah.
You remember when dipshit was all the rage?
Yeah. Everybody would call you a dipshit.
Dipshit was cool. I think we need to bring it back. This is my petition. I had to speak my piece. Dipshit's just so funny.
It is.
What does it even mean?
I still throw it out there randomly.
You fucking dipshit.
Yeah,
because that's like you're the dumbest person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I still throw it out there randomly.
I like dipshit.
It's funny.
Fucking dipshit. What are you doing, you fucking dipshit?
You know what went away but came back hard? Not like a cuss word or nothing.
Chicken shit?
Sick.
Fuck you, dude. Because I say it all the time. I'm bringing it back,
do too.
dude.
I do too.
Shit is sick, dude. What
I
do you wanna
say it
shit
all
is
the time.
rad, dude.
No. Don't bring
Tubular,
that one back.
dog.
Do not. Don't even fucking think about it.
Totally tubular.
No, but I do feel like that went away for a while. Like it was a thing, and then it went away for a long time, and then all of a sudden it kind of resurfaced. Now everybody's like, sick.
Yeah. Sick is way better than like, wow, that's bussin'.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
You don't like bussin', dude?
No.
I'd say bussin' more now.
I don't know that I've ever said that.
Well, that shit slaps. That's not as cool as sick.
It doesn't hurt me as much. Like
Slaps
physically.
doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think slaps is so bad.
No, slaps
Sick's always sick. It's always been sick.
Yeah, sick.
But badass kind of got worn out.
Yeah, like I feel like that one doesn't mean what it used to mean.
You had to add fucking in there. Like, oh, that's bad fucking ass. Now people don't think you're old.
Yeah. No, I still think they think you're old if you say that.
Bad fucking ass.
Yeah.
Sounds way cooler than badass.
Yeah, I still think that people think you're old when you say that.
The word badass reminds me of those fucking no fear stickers on the back of trucks. You
Dude,
know, you remember
I've been
that shit?
I've been seeing so many of those for
No
some reason.
fear.
I have no idea why.
No fear. I chalk no
Or-
fear up to like, you know that sticker of the little kid like peeing on something? You remember that one?
Yeah.
Or
I've seen a lot of this sticker recently.
That's Christian.
Not of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the few cool brands I was allowed to wear when I was a child. Yeah. I had a couple of stickers like that.
Tell me
a couple
about
of shirts. Yeah. I mean, it's from a Bible verse, but it looks cool.
It does.
The graphic is cool.
Yeah. What's his name? The little piss boy.
Isn't it like from Calvin and Hobbes? Piss boy. Literally Googled Calvin piss boy and it's that one. Yeah.
It is. It's Calvin. It's funny. I haven't. This one's hilarious. Just the repeat streams.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't feel like you see a lot of those on
No
the vehicles
fear.
no more.
See, Calvin,
Yeah.
badass, but not quite bad fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Cool, but not sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just strange.
Badass just isn't it, dude.
But I think
Badass
dipshit
doesn't
is
hit.
still, we can make
Dipshit's
dipshit
hilarious.
modern because it's funny as fuck.
It's so funny to
I
say
like
that.
dipshit. I like chicken shit is really funny to me for some reason because it's like, wow, you're a pussy. You're scared.
Yeah.
You're chicken shit. You know? I like that.
I don't think I've used that one in a while.
Fucking chicken shit. Get in there. Do your job. Go fight him, you fucking chicken shit. Can you imagine if someone's like, fight me right now in the parking lot or you're a chicken shit? Oh my God.
I'll fucking punch him right in the mouth.
I think one of the worst ones though is like flat out calling someone a coward. It's not even a cuss word.
You coward.
Maybe not with the Merle Haggard type voice. Feel your hands, cowards. You know, like that's just kind of cowboy. But if you're just like, you're a coward.
Yo, yellow belly.
Yellow. What are you, yellow boy? You yellow chicken shit coward. Now you gotta beat his ass.
You gotta fucking kick that dude's ass.
Yeah, dipshit. Bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken shit. Bring it back sparingly because it's
Sparingly.
It's funny.
Sparingly.
Or the word bullshit. That one kind of left. That one's not really funny anymore. Like that's fucking bullshit. Like that's like a normal word now.
So
Like
there was a
BS.
weird progression of bullshit. It went from bullshit progressed into dog shit, kind of.
Dog
and then
shit's
dog shit
funnier
started
than
taking a new
bullshit.
meaning, right? So dog shit started taking a new meaning to where you can like tell people that they're bad at something, like, oh, you're dog shit, you know?
Yeah, because if you call someone like you're bullshit at this video game, it's like I'm fake at this video game. Like no, you're dog shit at this video game.
Yeah.
Like you fucking suck.
Okay,
Dude.
and then that I feel like pretty recently has morphed into dog water.
Yeah, I heard the dog.
That
water.
one is weird to me.
I've heard trash water too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dog shit still beats the fuck out of both of those.
And even more recently, I've just heard people saying, you're dog. Like, they're like, you're dog.
What about your mid?
Oh, mid's hilarious.
Your mid.
Mid's hilarious. Like,
Like
you're
your
just
medium.
You're fucking like middle of the road, nothing special.
Your mid.
Fucking
You're just like everybody else, dog. That almost hurts more than being called dog shit.
kinda. It's funny.
Like, hey, you think I'm good at guitar? Like, nah, you're mid.
Mid.
Like, well,
Meh.
at least I'm not bad, but I still hate myself. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost worse. You know? Mid's pretty bad. What else we got here? Dude, did you hear they fucking resurrected dire wolves?
Oh,
Did you read anything about that? Have you seen pictures of them?
Yeah.
Fucking massive.
Yeah. The thing that
I thought Jurassic Park was bullshit.
the thing I like the most out of that is the research they've done into the woolly mammoth rats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that makes me even more happy.
I saw the picture of the dire wolf. I'm like, that thing is fucking huge, dude. And
They're big.
What are we going to do? We can't even handle a cold that gets out of a lab, much less dire wolves.
A slight
the fuck
sniffle.
are we going to do?
A slight sniffle gets out of a lab.
Like, let me tell you, dude.
The whole country dies.
Not just grandma's dying if those things escape, okay?
Yep.
We're all getting killed.
Everybody.
That's a state of emergency. That'll make me want to stay home and quit my job.
Yeah, but at least you could shoot at it.
It'd be so funny if somebody tried to shoot at COVID.
Not happening.
Do you think there was a person that tried to shoot at COVID?
There was. Same guy that calls you yella in a bar.
I'll shoot him. Like who?
Yeah, it was that guy.
COVID-19. That chicken shit coward.
That chicken shit
Just starts
yellow
fucking
belly
shooting
coward.
bullets everywhere. Which way is China? And he just starts lobbing 45 bullets over the horizon. Yeah, dire wolves. Keep them inside, please.
Yeah.
Keep the dire wolves inside. That thing will take down the fucking... And they hunt in packs.
Well, that's like the fucking saber tooths that old Tiger King was trying to bring back.
I want to see a saber tooth.
He was getting like mighty close to some scary stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like hillbilly enough that his genetic breeding process proved results extremely fast.
Yeah, he had some like giant ligers and stuff, didn't he?
They were not far off of what you would imagine a saber-tooth being.
Those fucking teeth.
Yeah, I mean, they
Crazy,
had
dude.
fangs.
What do you think he'd not name it? Diego?
Shut up.
I'm just saying, like, they're fucking bringing shit back, and we were like, Jurassic Park was always fake, and now it's not.
Yeah.
Or like, I joke around, like, yeah, I want to fucking go in space.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to space now, dude.
I'd be interested to see them bring back something that more recently went extinct. So we had more of a proof of concept, you know?
What if they bring back, like, shout out Primal Hominid, but what if they bring back Primal Hominids and enslave them, and then we have a civil war again about slavery?
Well, we lose because those guys can make fire.
I'm just saying it would be interesting if history repeated itself like that. Not that I approve of slavery, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
what would happen? You know, it's like, honestly, if they made a primal hominid in China, you're going to the coal mines, dog. You're strong.
Immediately. Yeah. Until they make one that has he comes out with like a top hat and mutton chops, then.
No, they fucking give him a banjo and he becomes the next Tyler Childers. Another thing that they fucking did that was another creepy scientific thing. I don't know if this article was true, but they grew brain tissue out of a dead musician's blood and attached it to a mesh of pretty much electrodes, this electrode mesh. And then they hooked those wires to a bunch of like different sized gongs with cymbals that would fire electronically.
What?
And you can go and see it apparently. And it's this musician DNA that created this brain matter and is playing the fucking instrument.
So they built a working brain outside of a body.
It's not like a whole brain. It's like a piece of, it's like a cluster of neurons made from, yeah.
And it just plays music all the time.
Plays music.
That's weird.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of fucking President Nixon on Futurama.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh,
all
God
the heads. Dude, all the heads are hilarious
What
in
are we doing
Futurama.
here? Yeah. I thought that was really creepy.
My favorite head moment in Futurama is Fry talking with the Beastie Boys and all the people around him, like all the other characters. They're like, "Oh, you're listening to classical music?"
Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Dude, Brass Monkey.
It's really funny, dude. It's so funny to me.
Hell yeah, dude. I love the Beastie Boys. They're sick.
I mean, think about it. That's so legitimate, though. Like, that's what that's going to turn into, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking Lil Wayne's going to be classical music in a few hundred years.
Yeah, that'd be like, oh, I love BB King. I'm like, oh, you listen to old music sometimes. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Lil Wayne, he was one of the greatest.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you like old school? I mean, it's a little old school now, but like he's still alive, so it doesn't really count, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not like Biggie.
Yeah, no.
Not yet. How
Or
far?
Vanilla Ice. No.
Ain't nobody listening to that, dude.
Come on, dude. Come on, dog. You don't like Vanilla Ice?
Ain't nobody listening to him.
He's bussing.
I hate you. I quit.
No.
Produce it yourself, bitch.
Hold up. No. Who am I going to talk to? Just scream into the void.
The dogs.
I look at the dog and be like, do you like bussing? And he just stares at me.
Starts licking his nuts.
Guess that's it for the episode. Yeah, did you hear about that helicopter crash in the Hudson Bay?
No.
Yeah, it was like 3 adults and a couple kids on the flying around, New York to see the sights, and something happened and they just dumped it in the river and they all died.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was just happy it wasn't another famous basketball player.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace to the families.
R.I.P.
I'll pray for you. I'll tell you what, though, I thought my first DUI was rough, but that pilot, fuck.
That's a bad one, dude.
Ooh, that's a doozy.
That's a tough one.
It's a doozy.
What do you think he was drinking?
Aviation gin.
Miller High Life. Aviation's a good pull. I like that.
I like that one. Fuck. I'm trying to think of another one. Just
I can't, dude. I can't.
I don't think I could beat Aviation
No,
gin.
that's
Miller High Life is really funny too.
That's the best pull, though.
Aviation gin. Fuck. What was that movie with the pilot who was drunk and he flipped the plane upside down and saved everybody?
Oh, Happy Feet.
Oh, yeah. Metallica's coming out with a new documentary.
Oh?
Yeah.
So they just...
Did you watch the...
They really want to get on the dirt bandwagon?
Did you... No, they had a documentary out before. I didn't tell you about this?
No.
I lasted 10 minutes. I couldn't do it.
Was it bad?
It was... Metallica, I love you. I'd love to have you on the show, but I have to speak the truth. The last documentary fucking sucked.
Wow, you hate Metallica?
Here we go. I'm literally wearing a shirt. Oh, I didn't even realize it, dude. Wow. Yeah.
You knew that was coming.
Interlinked.
You knew it was coming.
What, did I hate him? I'm wearing the shirt, dude. Come on.
I know.
But it was like pretty much Metallica goes to counseling because they won't stop fighting. And I'm like, this is not metal, bro.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, I lasted 10 minutes. I couldn't really do it. Hopefully the new one is like, I just want to hear stories from the road, dude. It's like, just fucking tell stories from the road for an hour.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. Speaking of stories from the road, what about stories from not the road? What about stories from outer space? I'm a huge fan of outer space and sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that we really haven't broached this subject yet on this fucking podcast, because I am such a huge fan of aliens.
Let's talk about aliens.
Illegal aliens. Should we deport them? Next question. Why do aliens always go for the butt? Every story you hear,
Why wouldn't
they're
they?
gonna probe your asshole.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, a lot of times I think it's partly because they have long fingers.
They could just get in there.
Yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
we have long fingers. You guys have buttholes. We don't.
Yeah.
So they sodomize us with their fingers. It could be because maybe they're just trying to figure out where the smell's coming from. I've never seen an alien with a butthole. It's always pretty much like a Barbie doll, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down in the nether regions. The part that you used to sculpt, they don't have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Or I was also thinking, you know how sometimes people say that cattle farming is like producing so much methane that it's damaging the ozone and shit?
Uh-huh.
You've heard of that?
I've heard that, yeah.
I think it's kind of a ridiculous theory, but maybe they're trying to harvest methane that powers their ships. And so they're just trying to get it at the source, trying to figure it out.
They're
you know?
trying to harvest human methane.
I don't know. We eat a lot of Taco Bell here. It only makes sense.
Taco Bell equals methane gas. Yeah.
Partly, yeah.
No, fully.
Fully, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So let's talk about some fucking alien
And Ebola.
reports, dude. What'd you say?
And Ebola.
Possible. I don't know.
I'm not huge on the alien stuff.
You
I
don't
don't
love aliens, bro?
I mean, yeah, I like thinking about it and talking about it, whatever. But I mostly just like theorizing, you know?
I've watched no less than 4 alien movies this week.
Yeah, no, I just don't. I don't
I
know.
fucking love aliens.
There was a show that I did like. It was kind of a goofy show. It's called Resident Alien. I don't know if you've seen that one.
No.
I kind of liked it, actually. I like the actor that's in it. I don't know what his name is, but he absolutely fit the role perfect.
Resident Alien?
Yeah. What's his name?
Oh,
It's this guy. I don't know what. Wow. Fucking good job, Google.
thanks for zooming in.
It's this guy here.
Oh, I've seen him before.
What's his name? Oh, I'm on images. That's why it's not pulling up. Alan
Tudyk. He has an alien last name. Alan Tudyk.
Dude, he's so fucking alien in this show. It's ridiculous.
Is he the alien?
Yeah, he's the resident alien.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's like a I guess you'd consider it like a skinwalker, where he just like morphs into a person, like he takes the place of a person in society.
Yeah, I like that.
It's really cool. Like it's really funny because like he has like no understanding of human culture.
Does he try to stick his fingers up people's butts? Hell yeah.
The guy that he takes the place of is the town's surgeon.
Oh, fuck, dude. He's definitely sodomizing people.
Yeah, bro, it's ridiculous. It's really funny. It's a really good show. You should go watch it. It's hilarious. It's like a lot of comedy,
Yeah.
but also it does make you think a little bit because there's a lot of different stuff going on too.
You remember that old Xbox game, Destroy All Humans?
Yeah, I didn't play it.
Yeah.
No.
You run around with a fucking laser beam and kill hippies. It's so fucking
I've
funny.
seen a bunch of the
Like,
gameplay.
hey, man. And
There's
it's
a new one.
die.
You know there's a new one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a fan for
Really
a little
funny.
bit.
Either way, so I haven't done a ton of research on aliens in the past, and so I don't know a ton of the lore, current knowings.
I don't know a ton of the real lore. I just know a ton of like the movies and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
watched
found
a lot
some
of that
real
either.
lore, but you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so all the research that I did for this is all about the like top abduction stories.
Yeah.
It kind of made the most people think, right? So I kind of went through history a little bit on this, you know?
Yeah.
And there was one article that like grasped a lot of the stories that I was reading on. So I have this article in front of me, right?
Yeah.
So the first one,
Who's it about?
The first one is the 1969 Berkshire UFO incident with Barney and Betty Hill.
Yeah. I wrote that one. That is the one.
Dude, that's the one.
That's the
right?
one.
This is like the big one that like made the most people think the earliest on,
Yeah.
right? It's very interesting. So if you don't know what this story is, the premise of it is they were in New Hampshire driving through the White Mountains. They said that they seen a bright white light. Okay. And this is like the very basis of it. They seen a bright white light while they're driving through the mountains. 2 hours later, they're sitting in their driveway. No recollection.
Yeah.
Okay. Little creepy. Now, 1969, people probably kind of laughed at him, I'd assume. They kind of laughed it off. It's like, he had a little too much to drink,
Yeah.
you know, or like,
Take it easy on the aviation gin, goddammit.
yeah, that, or they're thinking they're trying to cover something stupid up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they up to no good, you know? 2 hours is a decent amount of time to lose. The strange thing about this that I found through a lot of the other stories that I read is that 2 hour mark is a very significant number. As in, most abduction stories have the loss of 2 hours. Almost every single one of them. There's a couple of them that don't meet that criteria.
There's just one guy that got taken for like 5 days. Did you write that one down?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I got like
All right. So
a lot of big ones.
recap. They
Yeah.
see a bright white light. They lose 2 hours.
Yeah, so they lose 2
They
hours.
tell people, everyone's like, you had too much aviation gin.
Okay, so it turned into they had like people interviewing them and talking with them, trying to figure out what the fuck happened because they're just not acting right. They're like panicked. Okay.
Yeah.
And over a lot of therapy sessions, they had like hypnosis sessions and stuff. This stuff gets fucking weird. Subsequent reports from these people say, so Betty, she said that she traveled to Zeta Reticuli, which turns out to be a real star system.
Yeah.
That's 39 light years away from Earth.
Yeah.
1969. When did she drew the fucking system from memory?
Yeah.
Dude.
Very scary.
That's fucking weird. When did the fucking Hubble telescope go out?
Oh, dude, a while ago, man. That thing is fucking amazing.
Hubble telescope was launched in 1990. You can't tell me that we had any sort of imaging or mapping of star systems that are 39 light years away pre-Hubble days.
I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that's when we started really making leaps and bounds in exploring and mapping is Hubble.
Fucking legendary.
This was... Hold up. Why did that say 1969? Their incident happened in 1961, actually. So it's even farther back.
30 years before Hubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part gets me a little bit, right? So I started kind of just digging a little bit into what should have been like easily accessible information. Fucking none of it. Okay. This is 1960s. 1960s is pre most space knowledge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like general public, yeah.
Yeah, to the general public,
You know.
right? Yeah, like we had people that were working on understanding it a little bit. When did the fucking
Now everything's out. Did you see that fucking big square thing on Mars they found? It looks like a goddamn Costco. I think it was fucking weird, but that's like all over the place now.
Space
it's general
race
knowledge.
happened between 1955 and 1975. At the beginning of the space race, how much information do you think we really were giving out to the public when we're in a race between the Soviet Union?
Look at this right here. The period from 1955 to 1960 saw the first artificial satellites put into Earth orbit by both the USSR and the US. So like 5-6 years before they got abducted. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And those weren't like the space telescopes and shit we got now.
This is just story number one. And there's a lot of weird coinkydinks happening here.
It is strange.
Yeah, it almost makes me feel like we invaded their space and they invaded ours in return.
There's a lot of theories about that.
A little strange.
Some people say it's because we built a bomb and they were like, don't blow up the fucking universe, asshole, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Very strange.
That's a strange one.
very
I got a
strange.
funny one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I mean, it probably wasn't funny for these guys if what they're saying is true, you know? Who in their right mind would want to be abducted? But I'm calling bullshit on this one. In 1973, 2 men in Pascagoula, Mississippi, were abducted while fishing.
Okay.
They did not hate their wives and did not make this story up to stay out on the water longer. You got abducted during fishing?
Come on.
Bro.
Come on.
You don't
You're
get abducted during
You're
fishing.
making it up, dude.
Just get a divorce, okay? Apparently they got examined. They got an exam by the aliens and then they got dropped off.
Yeah, that's what happened. They didn't just fucking start getting bites right before they were supposed to go home.
Dude, yeah. Oh, fucking aliens, dude. We're out. We're not coming home. We got abducted.
Jeez, dude.
I don't know. That one was kind of weird, too, because they showed up at a weird place without a car, you know? Shit like that, where you're like, what the fuck? What are you doing over here? You know
Cowboy
what I mean?
butt sex.
Well, you know. Dude, someone wrote an article No, someone wrote a book saying that the Betty and Barney Hill story is actually about racism since they were an interracial couple.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
What is that? What does race have to do with aliens? I mean, well, yeah, they are kind of a different race. Aliens are not humans, so.
Right.
I just couldn't really make the connection.
It could have been a weird thing. I don't know. It could have.
Nobody believed them because they're interracial.
Yeah.
Maybe the aliens were like, what's going on? You guys are normally racist. And then they grab them.
Like, hey, get over here.
What's going on with you
What the fuck is
two?
happening?
I thought you guys hated each other.
Jesus. Guys fishing is ridiculous.
Guys fishing is like, come on, no.
I don't give a fuck. What,
I'd be like,
I don't give a
man,
fuck what star system you draw for me from memory.
Even if you were in Mexico and you're like, I got abducted for 3 days in Cancun, like by the cartel, I'm like, yeah, it was terrible. I'm like, how are you alive?
Yeah.
Or did you just want to hang out and drink margaritas for longer? You know what I mean?
You know anything about Whitley Strieber?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I think that, I don't know.
This is a weird one.
My problem is this, dude. Because he was the guy's a sci-fi novelist, right?
Right.
So he's been thinking about aliens for a long time.
Yes.
Right. And then he got abducted. Maybe they were like, oh, we appreciate
Not
your
only
studies of us.
Not only did he say he got abducted, I believe he said he got abducted multiple times. I'll read into this article just a little more.
Yeah.
Said he got abducted multiple times and was seeing them often. And he lived and died by this, by the way. Like on his deathbed, was very adamant.
He was like, yeah, I know aliens.
It's like that fucking happened.
What if he was just addicted to lot lizards at the fucking truck yard, dude?
There's no telling, man. He said it on fucking live, like national TV on Larry King. Did you watch that?
No.
Yeah, I watched that. This guy is.
What did you think?
He seemed a little shook. Being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his facial expressions, like as he started talking, he almost like stopped as if he didn't want to share, not as if he was trying to recreate something that didn't
go
happen.
viral on TikTok.
Yeah. It was.
I don't know.
It's strange. His story. Let's see. Let me just read.
Yeah, give us the old Cliff Notes.
Lots of notable stories. His writing streak was interrupted one night in the late 80s by an alien abduction. He wrote a story about it. He wrote a book. Nonfiction title, Communion, in 1987, is about this, I guess.
Communion.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good title.
Slept alone in his cabin in the woods.
Man.
If something terrifying happens while I'm alone in a cabin in the woods, I'm personally not going to come back and tell everybody about it.
I'm not saying shit, dude.
No.
I'm getting an apartment in a busy place.
I will never go back.
Yeah, I'm never going back to the woods,
never go
dude.
back. Are you kidding me? No. Yeah, the way he talked in his interview was like a warning.
What did he say? Don't fuck with aliens?
No, he just like telling people, he's like, they're fucking here. They're here. They're watching.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, they fucking know what's happening here.
Have you seen Signs? I know you're not into horror movies. Have you seen Signs? Fuck. So good.
He said he was woken by a strange noise and he saw a small non-human entity approaching his bed. I just got chills.
Come on, man.
Dude.
At night, in the bed.
Said suddenly it was morning.
Do you think he was pulling on his alien?
Don't know, man. Suddenly it was morning. Said he woke up disoriented and aggressive. I don't know. A little strange.
I don't think I'm buying him.
Okay.
I'm just saying, because if you're in a cabin in the woods writing sci-fi,
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how much time you spent in the woods alone. I spent a decent amount of time in the woods alone. And you see things, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I've
that's
done
normal.
it. Yeah,
That's
I've
perfectly
been there.
normal. You see things, it creeps you out. Your brain starts running. And if you're constantly writing about aliens, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he's a writer, so he's trying to sell books. You know what I mean? There's too many motivations for it to be a lie, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He said another incident happened after in a hotel in Toronto. Yeah, he said he woke up to someone knocking on the door, thought it was room service, and when he opened the door, it was them again.
We're back.
Yeah. This is about 5.5 feet tall, older looking. Said it looked like a person.
So, like, walked around and stuff like normal.
Yeah. So it's about 5.5 feet tall. Looked like he was in his 70s. Wore darker colored clothing.
Yeah.
Said the visitor stood motionless by the window for nearly an hour. Brother,
You're getting the gun.
get the fuck out of there.
I'm calling the cops. 1 hour?
Yeah.
Dude, that had to be, if that was true, let's say it's true.
Expounding on the dangers of creating an intelligence more evolved than its creator.
Oh, AI. Too late.
Bro.
We fucked that up already. ChatGPT. The aliens warned us. We shouldn't have done it. And we did. 1 hour, though? Dude, if someone stands outside my apartment door for more than fucking 2 minutes without a DoorDash bag in their hand,
We got a problem.
they're getting real not in a good spot, dude.
We got a
That'll
problem.
freak me out.
Yeah.
2 minutes, and that's like the longest 2 minutes of your life. This dude was in a hotel for a fucking hour.
Yeah.
Was there even a fucking telephone in there?
Don't know.
Back against the wall, dude. And why don't you have a gun? They already came into your house one time.
Dude. That's,
You know what
that's
I'm
what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I want to believe him.
I would love to believe him. I don't know, though, because there's just too many motivations for it to, you know what I mean? I got one more alien thing.
Yeah.
And I thought this was the funniest. Well, I got one more alien encounter.
Okay.
I thought this was the funniest one so far. Antonio Villas Boas. Did you read about that guy at all?
I don't think so.
He was captured by aliens, then had sex with one and got her pregnant. And then he was taken off the ship, and she said that she would raise the child in space.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I think this was down in Brazil or something.
Now that's interesting because not a lot of these stories come from, well, outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
Also,
I wonder if there's like international alien stories that we're missing.
I don't know. Trump's taking care of a lot of them.
Well, maybe that's why they don't visit Antarctica, because they hate ice.
I don't know. So
Aliens?
So he got raped on
Get
a
him outta here.
spaceship. He got raped on a spaceship, and the alien was like, "Hey, yo, I'm taking this up there."
Yeah, and I guess he was like, I felt like a cattle being bred. It was very horrible.
That's so weird.
Like, what if she was so hot, though?
Yeah, you don't know.
What if she was hot? You remember Star Wars as a kid? First time you saw 3 tits? You're like, okay,
Bruh.
I could deal with it.
The aliens that are in what's the fucking movie? Guardians of the Galaxy. There's alien chicks in there. Come on, dude.
Come on, dog.
Come on.
Don't act like you don't want it. You go fucking alien. You go fuck. You go fucking alien.
Do you know anything about Frederick Valentich?
No.
He's a pilot, I believe, from Australia.
Oh, an international alien.
Yeah. This was the only one. Yeah, Australian pilot. October of 1978. He was a pilot. He was on a 125 nautical mile training flight aboard a Cessna 182L, little tiny prop plane, you know.
Yeah.
Over the Bass Strait between Tasmania and the Australian Midland. And disappeared. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's only 20 years old. Okay.
20 years old and he was a pilot?
20 years old.
Holy shit.
It's on a training flight. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fair.
By himself? He had to be with somebody, right?
No.
No?
He's by himself. I don't know what their stuff is down there. You know, this is also in the 70s.
Just get in there and pull up. You got it. You're a pilot now.
I had, I actually, strangely enough, I had a buddy when I was in high school. He was a senior. I was a freshman. We were in band class together, and he would have to skip out on random like marching band stuff for his pilot classes.
No shit.
Yeah. And so he was 19 or 18, 19. And yeah, he was flying solo. He would take the plane like over the school and stuff. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. It's a thing. I mean, so I guess what I'm getting at is I've seen that scenario, maybe, you know?
Yeah, I guess
something
so.
similar.
And he disappeared.
Yeah, so he's in contact with Melbourne Flight Service, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is like the radio towers or whatever.
Tower, this is Cessna 178.
In contact with them, and he reports an unidentified craft following him, like dangerously close. Okay. And they report back, say there's nothing on the radar, nothing's near you. Air traffic's clear.
And what did he say? I'm fucking looking at it.
He's like, it is right behind me. It's following way too close. What is this? You know, he's like, call him off. Like and this is on fucking recorded air traffic.
Yeah.
You know, you don't mess around over that stuff.
No.
You will go to prison.
Go right to jail.
Like immediately.
You don't even collect $200.
No. Yeah. They don't mess around on that. Okay. So he's trying to argue with flight traffic control, telling him that there's an unidentified plane, is what he thought, following him extremely close. And he's trying to tell them to make that plane get some space.
Make it stop.
Like, get the fuck away from me. He then reports had 4 bright lights and suddenly, at remarkable speeds, passed 1,000 feet above him. So near instantly, right? Yeah. He's like, what the fuck is happening? For 5 straight minutes, he was describing its movements, shiny metallic exterior, to the flight controllers, who are in extreme like disbelief. They don't believe that anything he's saying is real. They're getting ready to arrest him on the ground, right? Yeah. Like, fucking stop playing with us. Suddenly, he experienced engine trouble. The Melbourne Flight Service asked him once again what the aircraft looked like. He said, it's hovering and it's not an aircraft. Final words, gone.
They never found him?
Gone.
Yeah. Let's see, I could believe
Pilot
that.
Stories are insane to me.
Dude, they're all coming out of the woodwork now.
Final words, it's hovering and it's not an aircraft.
And snap. Creepy.
Nothing. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's terrifying.
Yeah. I watched a alien movie a couple of days ago.
The last sounds radio officials heard was a metallic scraping sound.
And they never found the plane, I guess.
Gone.
Yeah.
It's not a huge flight, dude. 125-mile flight?
Nope.
That's nothing.
Wow.
He's on a training flight.
Yeah.
Very well watched because he's in training.
Yeah.
That's not something that just disappears.
No, man. See, I'm more apt to believe a lot of the pilot stories.
Agreed.
because they go through so much schooling and everything, you know?
Yeah, and flight traffic controllers, they don't lie.
I've talked to a pilot that's very close to me,
Yeah.
and I asked him, I was like, you ever seen aliens? And he said, I'm not logging shit because I don't feel like doing paperwork. And I was like, what, dude?
Oh my God.
I'm like, that's your answer? He was like, you heard me. I was like, God damn it, aliens. Aliens might be real. That fucking Tic Tac video, you seen that, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking
everybody's
weird.
seen that. Yeah.
That shit's weird as fuck, dude.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
And
Where it's like bouncing on the fucking desert is what it looked like.
Dude, this shit was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
All that shit's fucking wild. What's your favorite alien shape? You got like the little green guys. You got the tall grays. You got like the really creepy looking aliens from Signs. I watched a movie. I already forgot what it was called. Alien in the Attic.
Oh God, I can't spell. These guys.
The aliens in the attics.
Yeah, aliens.
Dude,
in the attic.
you remember
that
when
movie is hilarious.
You remember the movie Small Soldiers? It kind of reminds me of this one too. Yeah, little green guys. They're like dressed up as soldiers. Oh yeah, that's Small Soldiers. That movie hits, dude.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck yeah. But I watched this alien movie that was pretty recent. I forgot what it was called, but the aliens look like squids, but their arms are like only a quarter the length of their big top part of the body.
Mm-hmm.
And they were pretty cool because they had this fucking ink they would shoot out of their little hands. Their squid arm kind of extended, and then it's split into like a star, you know? And they would shoot ink out and make these circles. And that was their written language, was these strange looking circles. That one was pretty cool. I liked that alien. And then, of course, we can't forget the alien from the Alien movies.
Oh, true.
That guy's sick as fuck.
Yeah, that guy's
I watched
cool.
a couple. I watched the new Alien, I think it's called Romulus from 2024. And that was, they had the most disgusting fucking alien in there. And what happened was one of the characters in the movie, she's pregnant and she gets stabbed by the alien tail and she's about to die. And the scientists had developed like a vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much to take a human and convert them into something a little tougher so that we could live in space better, you know, just more resilient to all the UV and the radiation and the extreme temperatures and the lack of oxygen and shit, right? And it also gave you healing powers, like super healing to heal yourself, regen, you know?
Okay.
And she was about to die, so she took the shot. But she was pregnant. So you think the movie's over, and they're about to go into cold storage so they can fly away to a beautiful planet away from the hellhole they were in.
Okay.
And she fucking lays this disgusting fucking egg.
Oh.
It's the most god-awful thing ever. And it pops open, and it's half the alien, half human. So it's got this fucking long neck with a human face and a tail, and then it eats her neck.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, dude, it was fucking horrifying. Look up Alien Romulus Alien.
We're interrupting this broadcast because these stupid podcasters are giving away secrets. If you've listened this far, you will be abducted. The rest of this podcast will be deleted. And that's too bad for you, because there was a really cool alien song at the end that you will all miss. Goodbye.